Steve, what's up, man? Jason's got Indy up in the 4-box. Colts are up for trade. Yeah, I saw that, Steve. I was watching that, and then I missed the. Was it in the second overtime? I missed the second overtime, so I didn't see the goal, but I saw it was Sebastian Aho, which is cool. I just got my Aho yesterday from Christian. Different Aho. I see Florida took the lead. Washington's still up by 2, so those series might be coming to an end. Yeah, that's crazy, huh? It looked like it. And me, as an outsider, I just vote for more games. So I want to see 6, 7 game series. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I want Toronto to win, but I was happy Ottawa won the game so that we could see more games. But hopefully they don't blow it. Okay. We are completely full, and all the random sold. There's just a couple trades out there. Yeah, that'll be a fun series. There's already fun series in the first round, so it's just going to get even more fun. I don't like 4-0 series, and luckily there was 0 this first round. So that's in any basketball or NHL. I like watching nice competitions. All right, we should be able to move through our pre-fills fairly quick. So live fills will come up a little bit quicker than normal. We'll decide whether we want to do a 2 or a 3 box for Big Al's, and then again we'll see about doing a 2 box at the end of the night, depending on who's here. But same live fills as always. We'll finish our Radke double case. We're going to do another double case of limited starting next week. So 12 helmets will be available again in the pool. But we'll do our first Radke from pre-fill, second Radke live. We'll do a 4-box pre-fill, Big Al's a 3-box, and maybe a 2-box live fill, and then some jerseys. And then we got a couple other third-party stuff to get through first. So hockey skate, East Coast hockey jersey, baseball bat, Radke, and then Big Al's. Oh, that's where we're at. Let me grab a drink real quick here. Hold on a second. Just give it another minute for people to roll in, and then we'll get started. We'll start with baseball bat, and then a couple hockey items, and then some football stuff. Hopefully everyone's having a nice Wednesday. Finally fixed my truck and got the old tires back on after the nice flat on Monday. Don't worry about that anymore. All right, let's bring this up here. We're going to start with the baseball bat. Then we'll do hockey skate, hockey jersey, and then we'll close our poll. You guys are going running back, tight end heavy right now. Quarterbacks in second, receiver and other are tied in third, but only 12 votes. So that could change, not should change. If you guys stay running back, tight end, that's great. Let's get rolling. We don't need to sit around too much longer. I'd like to give about a 5-minute buffer. I'm going to start reading off baseball, and then we'll figure out which tube we're going to open. I think we've only opened one so far. Yep, tube number 3. So anything but 3, but we'll roll that in a second. Okay, welcome in, everyone. Baseball bat tonight. We've got Jeff V with Jeter, Pujols, Boggs, Mattingly, Carew, Dawson, Trout, Sheffield, and Bregman. Jim V, you have Matsui, Torres, and Thomas. Chad, Merrill, Ortiz, and Buhner. Sadek, Griffey, Walcott, Sosa, Jackson, Rose, and Torres. Steve, you have Williams, Betts, Kaline, Aaron, Rodriguez, and Reynolds. Jim, Gwynn, Tucker, and Tatis Jr. Brad, you had Bonds, Abrams, Guerrero Sr., I think, there is 2 Guerreros. Okay. Mays, Alvarez, and Rogers. I thought only one was in this series, but James is looking for Brooks Robinson, which belonged to, who was it? Chris, the final random. So, Chris, if you're here and you want to sell Brooks, you can decide on for $6, probably the 6 or 5. Larry, De La Cruz, Henderson, Kalinick. Tim, you had Ichiro, Soto, and Pache. Larry V, Banks, Winker, and Guerrero Jr. Dave, Wood, Gorman, Cruz, Acuna, Ozuna, and $6 off spot. I saw that you paid the full. I just sent back the 6 so I don't forget. Bruce, Howard, Garvey, and Roland. Mark, you have Ripken, Carroll, and Robert, Crisso, Rushman, Glavin, and Robinson. And if you want to sell Robinson, let James know. He may not be watching live yet. We'll see. There we go. The poll's starting to even out a little bit with a couple more votes. This will be our last time doing this poll before I start raising the bounty. So we're at 50 still. If you get it wrong this time, we'll go up 60 and then $10 each time. So good luck tonight. But if you get it wrong, we'll raise it $10 each wrong guess. Okay, anything but a 3 here works. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's a 5. That'll work. 2, 5. Back middle. And it is. Here's our number 5. Let me go put these back. Gooley for trade in the East Coast hockey jersey. If someone wants to offer something for Caden Gooley, let them know. Yeah, Dylan's got. Hey, you got 2 your bolts, Gensel and Vasilevsky, and then Gooley. Montreal at the 3rd. Okay, baseball bat 2-5. Let's roll, guys. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining tonight. See if we can get some fun stuff from hopefully both Big Al's and third party. Yeah, that's not bad to get 2. Is there a third? A third, I guess they're at Hagel, but he gets claimed, so maybe it's just those 3. Kucherov was last series. I don't think there's any other bolts. Hila, how's it going? Okay. I gotta try to fish out the other thing here. Hopefully it just slides out this time. There it is on the ground. Good. Panthers just scored. I saw it when it was 3-2. Man, that's high scoring. It's not even the 3rd period yet, right? Here's our answer behind that. We'll save that for a second. And let's turn this way. We do have a backup card that I'm going to make. Oh, sorry. I was trying to not show you. I may have showed you the autograph. Let's just go quick. 3, 2, 1. That's got to be it. Last week I thought it was him. Remember when I thought was it Jose Ramirez? I thought I was saying Ronald Acuna. That got to be right this time. Is that Acuna? Jonathan's saying it's Acuna. Acuna. Is he number 13? Yeah, he is. Beckett certified. I did the Beckett there. That's so funny. Last week I was saying him even though it wasn't even close. Bennett scored. Sam Bennett. Nice. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is not bad. Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting on this one. Ronald Acuna. Did we hit him last case? I don't know that we did. I'm pretty sure he was claimed. Acuna, yeah, down towards the bottom. Dave, that's you. Dave, is that back-to-back bats for you, or was it 2 out of 3 weeks? I can't remember. Swear you hit one not that long ago. But I can't remember who it was. Was it Tatis? Nice hit. Congrats, Dave. Ronald Acuna. Sorry, everybody else that joined the bat. That is a headliner, if you want to call it that. There's plenty that could be called that, but he's often offered as a headliner. Atlanta Braves, Ronald Acuna, nice hit. Dave on a claim spot, too. I'm going to put your card in this and then slide them both into the tube when I go there. And I put it back. Okay, decent start. Let's just pitch it back in the tube for now. I can't knock you over on accident. All right, good start. Ronald Acuna. Claim pick hitting there. Let's get going with the hockey stuff. Kopitar on the East Coast box is up for trade. I've got one. Do you? Okay. Hans Kopitar. Yep, I see him there. You got Knies, Kopitar, Kuzmenko. We'll do that one in 2 fills. Let's do the hockey skate first. This is kind of a, I don't want to say a test, but Gooley for Kopitar is an offer. Derek? Caden Gooley for Kopitar. Gooley's what, Montreal, right? Yeah, Fanatics Premium, inscribed. So we can do more of these. It's kind of in the weird price range to do. I mean, we could do pick one random one, but with only 50 skates, I didn't want to do 16 spots. We could also do like 32 random teams or 32 random or 16 random pairs. And that's another thing is I'm not exactly sure if every team is represented. So for this, guys, I'm not gonna play any games with this with inscriptions or colors of skate. Players in any sport will wear a different color sneaker or skate. I mean, I don't know how it is in hockey, but if there's a team logo on the skate, we're going to honor that. If there's not, it's going to go to current team if they're still playing. It's going to go to games played if they're retired. That's it. There's no, that looks like it's purple for whatever. I'll trade Kopitar for Gooley. Canadians are one of the last 2 teams I need. Hey, there you go. Match made in heaven. Okay, got that trade for you. Dylan and Derek. Gooley, trade. Kopitar, trade. Yeah, they're fun, and I think there's a new series out now. There was at least. And there's some fun names in there, even beyond the problem. I wish they had more headliner pitchers, but either way, there's a ton of fun names. And if you know your hockey, you know that there's a bunch of teams in there. It was a little harder for me to figure out some of them, but you guys are usually better than I am. Okay, so let's roll. Series Skate 1 from 2024-2025 autographed hockey skate. This is box 8 of 50. I only have one. If we like it, we can get more. They don't come in cases, so maybe they do. I don't think so, unless it's a case of 4. But if you want to buy more, maybe I'll buy 1 or 2 at a time. We're going to give it a try, something different. First skate I've ever opened, so it's getting harder and harder for me to do new items that I haven't done before. This is one. Years and years of opening stuff, and something new for me, too. Thinking Sabres or Leafs on the skate. I'd love to see McDavid here and have it be a random to the 8 spots. Remember, McDavid's not Oilers, it's a random. He's just a little too pricey compared to everyone else, so he's going to be a group random if we hit him. I hope they don't put the sticker on top like they used to on these. Anything hit parades. Good luck, everyone. Oh, I didn't read the teams, did I? Hold on. I can't see it. There's paper. Sorry, guys. I didn't read the teams off to you. I'm sure you guys saw the snapshot, but let's read them real quick. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, exactly, Vlad. Okay, Jonathan R., you had Boston, Minnesota, Montreal, and the Islanders. Jim, Rangers, Pittsburgh, Vancouver, Edmonton. John, you had Buffalo, St. Louis, Colorado, Columbus. Sadak, you had Chicago, New Jersey, Dallas, Carolina. Larry, you had Anaheim. You sold your randoms to Jeff H. Jeff, your teams tonight are Washington, Arizona, and San Jose. Sam, you claimed Vegas, Toronto, Calgary, Florida, and you got Los Angeles, Seattle, Winnipeg, Philadelphia on the mini. And Jonathan, you won the other mini spot, Ottawa, Nashville, Detroit, Tampa. Now I can open it. Sorry, guys. Skip the whole team spot. Okay. That's right. It's still a mystery because can you imagine all these years of not cutting my finger with a blade and then cutting it with a hockey blade? I wonder if there's like a little protector on it. But they're in a bag. It's in a bag. Just one skate. Okay, I'm going to pull it out without looking at it myself, and where's the skate? There's the tongue. So let's pull it out this way if I can. Do they? Okay. I didn't know if they did that or if they put a case. I need to not do it that way. It's going to get stuck in there if I try to pull the tongue out. Let's do it this way. I'm going to slide it out, and then I'll block it here while I get it out of the bag. Let's go this way. Yeah, it looks like they've got a protector on it, actually. Signature's on the other side. That's cool. Let's see if it is sharp. Nah, it's just flat, but that's cool that it's got a protector. At least I think it's flat. I don't know. Here's our skate. We got a little bit of yellow on it. It's a Bauer Supreme. Pro Stocks Tough Terry's large. Let's see what we got on this one. 3, 2, 1. I think I know who that is. I think that's Luke, is it not? Luc Robitaille. There's a sticker on this one somewhere, I think. Is that Luc Robitaille, or am I going crazy? It is LR. I somewhat recognize it from Pucks. I don't think I've seen him on a jersey. And if I have, it's been a while. It is. It's Luc. You can see it, Luc Robitaille. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I might be clear off. Do they come down here too? No, they don't. Well, I think that's Kings. Let's make sure. He played a few places. That's a cool looking skate too. Kings by far. I thought so, but you guys know I was talking to someone today and saying I'm trying to like catch up for decades of hockey knowledge in a year or two, and there's so much to learn. It's fun having something new to try to learn about and get into, though. That is Kings, Los Angeles Kings, which were a mini pick for Sam. Sam, nice hit. It's DA cert, by the way. Sorry, didn't say that, but DA David Adams cert there on the back, so they had this one signed. Luc Robitaille. What a beautiful skate, too. Yellow inside. Sheesh. That's fun. Let's keep it out here for a little bit. Let's hope it doesn't fall over. Nice hit, Sam. Congrats. All right, let's keep it rolling. Time for hockey jersey, and then we'll get into some football stuff, and I'll close the poll. You guys are still rolling with running back, tight end, but everything else is fairly close still. Let's do our East Coast jersey. East Coast. I've got CK with Trocheck shut and the $8 off spot. I don't know if you saw that, CK, but I haven't checked for the last little bit. So if you paid and you overpaid, I'll refund that or hold it, or if not, just send less. 14. Christian, Hagel, Eklund, and Gudis. Louis, you had Russ, Dickinson, Bunting. Sadek, you had Sundin, Curry, Mercer, Foligno, Morrison, and Tippett. James is willing to buy Patrick Waugh. John, if you're here and want to sell Waugh, let him know. Sadek, Sundin, Curry, Mercer, Foligno, Morrison, Tippett. Jonathan R., Draisaitl, Myers, and Moog. Derek Nyes, traded for Guli, Kuzmenko. Chris, you have Merzlikins, Teravainen, Stutzel, Jason, Connor, Reeves, and York. Tim, Coffee, Shabbat, Terry, Dylan, you had Gensel, Vasilevsky, and traded for Kopitar. Mike H, Skinner, Hoglander, and Zadorov. John L, you had Faber, Colton, Svechnikov, Boldy, Waugh, and Morrissey. And Jeff H, you've got Duheim, and Kachuk, and Gallagher. Let's figure out what box we're going to do. 9, 16, 29, 9, 16, 29, 45, 52, 53. We're good. 7 times on this list to figure out which we're going to open. So, John, if you're here and you want to sell Waugh, Roy, Waugh, let James know. 1, 2, 3, 7 times is always 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 9. Hey, we did 10 on Monday. We're getting rid of the bottom ones for the low numbers. 9 now. Okay, let's go back here. Let's share this. Actually, I don't need to share it. We can close it. Box 9. I'll remove the rest. And next up will be starting our football portion. So we'll close our poll. I have my vote there. I don't know if you guys can see the autograph also. I have my pick for the night. Okay. Box 9. Good luck, all. Come on, headliner. Or those that didn't pick headliners, come on, something cool that you want. Okay. I don't think John's here watching live games, so sorry. Okay, upside down, we're just going to assume the rest are like this. Come on. This might be backwards though too. Did I do it backwards? I might have. Let's spin it if I can block the screen. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know who that is. My only guess is that it looks like Shutt, maybe. That might be Steve Shutt. But I could be completely wrong. That could be a whole different name, but it looks like that's 2 T's and an S at the start. I don't even know if he plays for a red team. I don't know that name. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's not. Don't listen to me ever. That doesn't look anything like that. Sorry. I should not make those predictions. He just, did he score tonight or he scored the other night? No, Ovechkin scored and then the other Chikrin or whatever. He scored the other night, though, after Tom Wilson laid that huge hit on the other guy. Duheim. I don't know how to pronounce his name, even though I just heard him say it 15 times. That was a claim. I'm almost positive that was a claim. It was the final claim. Jeff H. Jeff claiming him with the final spot and hitting on the final spot. That's crazy. I'm never going to guess on a name again if I don't know the signature. Get someone else's hopes up and be completely wrong. Not even the same letters at all. Brandon, I think, is the first name, right? Duheim. Very nice. And we got a Capitals jersey. Beautiful. Adidas Pro, Washington Capitals might be going to the Stanley Cup this year. Steve doesn't think so, but they might. Imagine if Obi broke the record and walked out in the sunset winning another cup. That'd be cool for him. Great hit. Congrats. Steve says no. See you, Derek. Have a good night, man. Could not pull off the hat trick the 3 weeks in a row for you. It would have been crazy, too. Jeff, nice hit. I don't know if you're here watching live, Jeff. But congrats. That's a cool one. I didn't know much about him until the playoffs, so I've been watching him. That would be cool. Who wouldn't want to hit a 3 in a row, man? That'd be awesome. I just want to hit one with Christian, but I keep hearing your dang name called. You and CK. It's all right. My time will come. Do they? Yeah, Wilson's. He's one of those guys you don't like him unless he's on your team. It's like a Draymond Green. Okay, are we? Oh, it's a tie in the poll, so I'm not going to close it until I see it shift. Still a tie in the poll. As soon as it shifts, I'm going to close it because we're going straight to Radke after this football portion of the night. Let's share my screen. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. 20, 20, 30, 30 are our votes. That means you got 10 votes, 10 votes, 5 votes, and 5 votes for the 4 different positions. That's funny. See it flip, I'm going to close the poll, but I'm not going to do it with a tie. So I'll read off some stuff here and see if I can see it flip while we're reading them. Time for Radke. We're down to 2 boxes left. Box 8 and 9. We'll random off which box. There it goes. It changed from a tie to wide receiver with first place, which I happen to have a wide receiver. So we're on the same page. Let's see if we get it right. And you guys can get some credit. Somebody will get some credit. I put a wide receiver out there tonight. Okay, in Radke, I've got Brad with Minnesota, Miami. Greg, Carolina, Cincinnati. Brad, Denver, New England, Rams, and Vegas. Tim, you have Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. You sold your randoms to Larry. Larry, that's Seattle and Jacksonville. Jonathan R., you have San Francisco, Detroit, Tampa, and Cleveland. I'm skipping all over the place. Greg, Dallas, and Tennessee. Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, and Arizona. Matt, you have Green Bay and Indy. David, Washington, Baltimore. Bill S., Chargers and Jets. Bill B., Buffalo and Giants. David L., Kansas City and New Orleans. We are good there, but let's grab box 8 and 9 and do a 2-number randomization 7 times. Remember, if it might look like it's not moving because it might random into first and second place the same, but we'll do it 7 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, that one didn't move. 4, that one didn't move. 5, 6, that one didn't move, and that one did. The final one moved back to 8. 7 rolls. Number 8 is what we're rolling with. So let's stop sharing. Go back here, see my teams. Box 8 should be on top. It is. Final 2 of this case. We are going to stick with limited editions. So start of bonus month, we'll still have 2 cases limited, and I did that on purpose. Man, I like limited month. It's fun. Okay, good luck all. Last one will go live tonight. It'll be our second live fill. Whoops, I just did something where I copied the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. And next up, we're already to our 4-box full size. I think Tim has the Chargers up and Jason has the Colts up, if anybody's interested to trade in the full size. Well, let's do Radke, though. So we'll be live very quickly tonight. Box 8. Radke Limited. Are you guessing Chargers, Steve, on this one? I don't think you have a team, do you, in the full size to trade for the Chargers? You're probably guessing Chargers. I don't think you have one there. Yep, guessing Chargers. Okay. Check out one thing here. This payment. Oh, I don't see it. But I did see that payment. Okay. LT, I like that guess. You guys know I love LT, so. Ooh. I've not seen this style on this team. This style for this team. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. We got a bright one. And I chose to put a bright one out there, too. That was kind of a test, though, for somebody. So it's a really fun player, but do you hate the helmet still? You can see the team in there. That's a nice, bright Rave. I do, too, and I understand why some people don't. I really do. Detroit Lions on the Rave Authentic. What a cool-looking helmet. Detroit was not a claim. That was a random going to spot 6. Jonathan R. You hit the pre-fill yesterday. I keep saying yesterday. Monday. Detroit hitting on the random. Nice hit, Jonathan. Let's see what you got here. I wasn't expecting this guy on here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I thought that would be Barry or whatever his name is, Amon-Ra, but I wasn't thinking this guy. There's Nick. I was waiting for your reaction because that's Sam Laporta, by the way. You don't mind the blue one? Okay. I was waiting for your reaction because you got to love Jules, man. This is not mine, by the way, so this will be a big Al hit at some point. I love Jules, and the blue ink on that looks so nice. I thought maybe you'd say, yeah, that's a good one. But I can't trick you. That's all right. What a great hit. Nice hit, Jonathan. Sam Laporta, Authentic Rave for the Detroit Lions. This, I don't know if you guys have kept track of all the hits in this double case, but I've loved every hit from these 11 helmets we've opened. This has been a fun case. That is a tight end, and that's our only NFL item. So you're down by 1. Amon-Ra would have been a nice wide receiver. Calvin Johnson too. Nice hit. Yeah, I was trying to. Oh, you're good. No stress. I was trying to trick Nick into thinking that he liked that helmet, but it didn't work. That's all right. You like it a little better. I guess the first one we pulled was a Gronk, huh? So that if that didn't do it, why would Jules do it? All right, let's keep going. We're off to the races. You guys picked wide receiver. Running back, tight end was just behind when the tiebreakers. That would have counted. That's all right. I still think receiver wins tonight. Okay, let's read off our teams for the 4-box. Congrats again, Jonathan. Cool helmet there. We have got in the 4-box Scott with Arizona, Jacksonville, Greg, Atlanta, Chad, Baltimore, Zach, Buffalo, Sodic, Carolina, Greg, Chicago, Bill S. Cincy, Bill B. Cleveland, Joseph, Dallas, Chris O. Denver, Greg, Detroit, Matt S. You have Green Bay, Bill S. Houston, Jason, you got Indy. I believe Indy is up for trade still. Sam, you have Kansas City, Bill B. Las Vegas, Tim, Chargers and Rams. I think the Chargers are up for trade if anybody's interested. Not a lot of time, but a little time to talk trades. Sodic, Miami, Bill S. Minnesota, Eric S. New England, Chris O. New Orleans, Hila, you've got the Giants, Kyle, you've got the Jets, Greg, Philly, and Pittsburgh, Jonathan S., San Francisco, Jonathan R., Seattle, Tennessee combo, Greg, Tampa Bay, and Bill S., Washington. Okay. Indy up for trade. Yep, Indy and Chargers. Let's get our 4 boxes. If you guys come up with a trade, we'll get it done, but let's see if I can find these boxes first. Okay, let's shake it up. Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? I get to go play at a course here in Utah. It's only about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes away. I've never played it, but it's really popular, so I'm going to do that Friday afternoon, I think. That should be fun. 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes off all the odd numbers. Hey, first one is 105, 105. Next one is 59, 59. 167. 167. I'd buy Indy, says Dustin. Jason, if you want to sell Indy, Dustin's a buyer. And the last one is 46. 46. Okay. I'll come back and check and see if that's a yes or no. 105, 59, 167, and 46.